hallelujah, Christ is risen.
This is how many churches, like St. Luke's Episcopal Church in La Union, New Mexico, start off their Sunday services, and they will now be able to feel like they are starting to return to normalcy. On April 23rd, the state of New Mexico removed mandatory capacity limits on churches, and they will now be able to hold indoor services at 100% capacity. Although this may be good news for many, Father Daniel Cave makes sure to remain cautious.
While we are very anxious and we're very excited and we're very happy to be able to open up and say, everybody come back, we need to do so, remembering that in some places it might not be the best move, in some places it might not be safe. So we need to remember that in loving one another, that we should do it respectful for everyone.
The revision to the public health order was made due to recent Supreme Court rulings that recognized that these restrictions barred people from enjoying their First Amendment. In a lawsuit that involved the Roman Catholic Diocese of Brooklyn versus Governor Andrew Cuomo, the church argued that they were given stricter capacity restrictions while essential businesses in the same area remained open.
Now that we know that the state has lifted capacity restrictions from the churches, what do members of the church think about this decision and the factors that influence the settlement?
Just now that we're being allowed back in the church, it's just wonderful to be back in community where we should be.
While some members of the church are glad to be back, some of them think the churches should have never been shut down.
God gave us freedom, and this country is the best example of it, but we haven't shown it in the last year and a half. It's just been very disappointing is the word.
Despite the troublesome feelings some churches have felt during this pandemic, Father Daniel Cave looks forward to reopening by slowly removing restrictions in an effort to go back to normal. Karine Sanchez, News 22.